Hello! Hi guys! Thanks for joining me. Yeah, welcome to another little art stream. Hi Dex, hello. Hi Katsira, hi Alphidias, hi SF Giants. Nice to see you all and all of the little avatars I see dancing on the screen. My painting view here looks a little bit weird at the moment because I'm just downloading some poses basically that I can use as a basis, so I don't have to look through Google to find the correct kind of pose. Basically trying to find some character poses that I can use as a basis to make it a bit easier for myself along the way. So, hey, thanks for the contribution to the VR stream. We are at 58% of the VR live stream. So yeah, you can sink all of your hands into that. We've got 17 days left because I foolishly... Thank you, Oliver, for the contribution. I set a lot of hands as the goal. I did not realize it was not very matching the expected viewership and expected amounts of streams. Yeah, that was I miscalculated a little bit. Oh, that kind of sounds wrong. I actually did not calculate at all, to be honest. So yeah. Good evening. Yeah, I think I just kind of went with something random because, like, based on what I saw from other streamers who obviously have a lot more viewers than I. So yes. So yeah, I downloaded some. Where are they? Ah, they're here. Ah, it's so weird. They always land in download, but now I'm going to put them in body. So I've got my poses here. Oh god. How do I switch it back? Ah, there we go. You did the math. Cherry is a fruit. Is it? Okay. Okay, we're good. All right. Genormt. Genormt. I probably can't do it, but I tried. As we say. Yes. So yeah, I literally panicked. I panicked and I didn't know what to draw. So I was like, what should I draw? And person also present here said, no, I went, should I draw backgrounds or landscapes or animals or just girls? And then of course the response was, you know, draw like landscape animal girls. So I was like, animal girls it is. I know that always goes down a treat. So I went and got myself some poses so that I can use that as a base, and I got myself a prompt generator to generate random animals. Actually, it's a creature prompt, so the first prompt was frost dragon, so you're gonna get a frost dragon girl to start with, and then I think I can just go plonk this pose in here. Wait a minute, that's not a girl. Can I turn that into a girl? On the preview picture it looks like a girl. I guess I could just I don't know. Body shape. Oh wow, this is definitely something I haven't really worked with. So I've always wanted to try and figure it out. But, yeah, it's, there's a button for manga perspective, which makes the feet a bit smaller and the hands a bit bigger. Not quite sure what that is. Physical settings. Okay, I don't even know how to turn that into a woman. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm missing a really obvious trick here. But anyway, let's get started. There we go, that works. Can I just rasterize it? Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted. There we go. Now I'm just gonna do a quick sketch just to get the pose right, and then so, when I thought about this, okay, creature girls, that always goes down well, I thought, well, instead of making it, like your obvious creature girls, maybe we can make them more creature than girls. So maybe instead of just going sexy girl with, or sexy boy, I guess I could also draw a man. But I said creature girls in the video description. I don't want to, you know, be false advertising. But yeah, so a bit more hip, a bit more waist, although I guess it could be a more, doesn't have to be, could be a more androgynous body anyway. But yeah, we could make it sort of a more animalistic thing rather than going sexy girl with a few scales. I'll change these like boobies and stuff later. It's kind of more about having a sort of body pose, by which I mean like the torso and the arms and legs. So I probably won't even need the like the specific like places here, like the feet and arms and stuff. Anyway, if you have suggestions for anything, feel free to suggest something in the chat. I mean, you don't have to spend your hands on it, just suggest something if you have a good idea for a creature, and then I'll see if I like it. I can't promise anything. Also, I actually put in a few new hand rewards, so there's that. Yeah. can check them out if you want. But yeah, let's give a look at my Frost Dragon references. I just kind of googled Frost Dragon and there's plenty of stuff, of course. So I'm thinking, let's make this a bit smaller because I already completely failed because I didn't know how to make the body reference any smaller. So, just kind of make the shoulders just a tad less. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this just, yeah, okay. So, where do we want our Frost Dragon to go? Let's sketch that on top. So, I was thinking, so we could have that sort of be the chest area of the Frost Dragon be like, because I guess boobies, because you know, this is what we do here, we do sexy ladies with boobies. So that kind of bit would be the, you know, would have these scales, I guess. So, you know, something like this. And then we want the arms to be like, I want the arms to be these like massive dragon muscle arms. So like these spikes of ice. And then the claws, of course. How's the body reference for that other hand? Oh, it's like curled. I would like sort of spread out like this to make it a bit more interesting. There we go. Okay, and then on the shoulders we want, of course, lots of sort of dragony, spiky things. Now, okay, so that's our torso. So then of course we have the whole head dilemma. So the dragon head is usually like, you know, sort of elongated lizard face. So lots of icicles. Lots of icy icicles. Yep, that's a word. But then, how terrible does it look if we like sort of elongate this. We have to make sure it doesn't end up looking like Sonic the Hedgehog or something. That would be less impressive. I guess, maybe so a lot of these like dragon necks are sort of arched, right? So how can we get that effect? So we want this effect to be God, this could all look very horrible, but we will find out together. There are no mistakes. Sort of like a scaly neck, I guess. And then hello. Hi, Andreas. Thanks for joining us. It looks a bit like a fox now, doesn't it? Because of the icicles. Of scales to make it look less like a fox, more like a dragon. There we go, for newcomers, this is what we're doing. Oh, so it's also pretty dark here. Oh yeah, I haven't got my... I was wondering where there was like just less light. I was like, what's my light? Excuse me a moment whilst I rearrange my light. There we are. That's a little bit better. I don't just look like I'm sitting in the dark. Now I look like I'm sitting in the dark, but in a cool way. At least that's the idea. So, how do we make this look less like a fox and more like a dragon? There we go, more of a sort of a lizard head. Okay, so we've got this dragon head. It's a bit big, I guess. But, it's like a little bit weird. But, this is only the warm-up, that's the thing, right? Right, that's the thing. So... whenever you do projects like this, always warm up first and then... Okay, now the dragon is gonna need some wings. So what's the best pose for these wings? Sort of like downwards sloping or like majestically upward? I think majestically upward is probably the way to go, right? So make it look like this. So bones. And then this one's a bit in shadow, I guess. And then another sort of like this. I mean, this is only a character sketch, this doesn't have to be perfect. I think I'll cut this off under the jaw though, so there's not such a tangent on the so you know, so that the wing doesn't stop immediately where her jaw is, to make it look it draws, well, it's just not good design if you you know, if two shapes are too close to each other in where they sort of band and end. So yeah, we'll just make that one solid color or something, so it's not too obvious. Now, this is already looking exactly as weird as I hoped it would. Because at this point, like, why even do the whole girl part of it, right? But I want it to be weird. I want it to be less just a sexy girl and more like, you know, this was a girl and something horrible happened here. Or maybe, you know, she used demon magic or something and turned herself into a dragon, and it wasn't horrible at all. It was just, but no, it's kind of horrible. I can't even sweet talk it myself to make it sound less horrible. So let's get some ice spikes around the knees, because why not? All of where the joints are, it's like, you know. And then we'll have to have some claws on the foot as well. Nice muscly legs. Sort of animalistic legs. let's put all these layers together. Could probably make her leg area a little bit bigger as well, so that it looks a bit more, you know, a bit more sort of dragon, powerful dragon. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. I wanted to warp. Like this. Here we are. You know, I started with no idea what to draw, and now I am basically taking this very seriously, and this is turning into a proper character design session. A strong dragon lady legs plus, yes. Exactly. This is wonderfully silly, but I love it. See what this looks like. Gonna have to clean up the sketch a little bit, basically get rid of the underlying body things. Legs and can crush watermelons. Oh yeah, definitely. Watermelons? Ha! Or like, you know, bison skulls or something. You know what's missing? A tail. Otherwise, no balance. Okay, let's yeah, let's make like a slightly more visible sketch on this. Although, do we have more? Do we have to do that? I guess instead of sketching it all, I guess we could also do the so this is all that remains from the original pose. We could also just do it like with shapes, because right, I'm trying to be a painterly person. Let's go shapes. Why not? Get the whole creature. Oops, forgot the tail. Okay, so Ice Dragon, right? We have this like sort of base color of sort of this turquoise blue. Probably fairly light. Instead of like spending all this time just polishing a sketch, I could just, you know, have some fun with some colors in the selection tool, so why not? Right. Right, and then let's make the wings a I slipped. Let's make the wings a separate layer. By the way, is the microphone loud enough? Because I'm quite far away and I keep talking at my screen rather than at my microphone, because I'm trying to, yeah. Let's take a slightly darker version of this color, and I made it just a hint greener, just so we don't always have the exact same hue. So instead of, you know, when you vary around colors, it's always better if you're not just using the same hue and just darker, but instead just go darker and then just go a little bit more into one or the other direction on the color wheel, and it just kind of makes it look a little bit more interesting. Otherwise it look really monochrome very quickly. And it's a good basis for the later painting. Also, I want the to be a little bit more interest, light and dark kind of thing. So let's make the wings a bit darker, and then that makes the character pop a little bit more. And so doesn't work if I press this shift button here. Okay, so I'm gonna try and put some like color variation in here now, just by using the select tool and is that Christmas music again? Epidemic sound. So sneaky. Suitably chunky icicles. Let's make those on a new layer and then we can play around with them. And in order to make them extra icicly. Yeah. Oliver. Oh, is Twitch not being a nice boy? Sorry to hear that. Sometimes, yeah, it happened to me too. go making some extra shapely icicles by using the polygon tool rather than using the lasso tool. How can I move this? Do I have to zoom in or something? This is very annoying that this like little window keeps like hanging in the middle of where I want to do my icicle. This is not very nice. Okay, so we've got some icicles, we've got some thing. We should probably do some basic shading so you get the idea. Probably just do that with a sort of dark reddish kind of color to, again, just mix up the shades a little bit. So I'm guessing this would be a bit shaded, and this leg area would be shaded, and this would be shaded, and this would be shaded. I think so if the light is coming, where's the light coming from? Okay, let's say the light's coming from the top left. Christmas in July, yeah, why not? It's fine now. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know, I sometimes had that too. I sometimes, even with like streams where it never happened before, suddenly boom. Inside of the mouth would be shaded. Here's be some shade under the icicles, and there we go. Now it comes in handy that we have the wings on a different layer. Oh, this is the thing, right? I didn't want to immediately put a lot of effort into one sketch, but I am kind of liking this one, so why not? Okay, so we've got a bit of shadow, and now we can put in some highlights in the same way. So make these a bit more greenish yellow rather than super warm yellow, and then it gives the whole thing a more icy look. Hand would be sort of, the light would hit the hand, and the light would definitely hit this thigh, and this thigh, a little bit. And of course the icicles, but we'll also look at the icicles. Now we'll look at the icicles separately. This foot. Okay, there was a mode in Photoshop just called negative multiply. And it doesn't exist here. I guess overlay is probably the way to go. Yeah, probably. So now I'm gonna just erase certain corners here just to kind of make it a little bit smoother. And then I'm gonna also blend some of these. Okay. I literally just looked at the playlist here and I was like, I wanted to switch to the next song. And literally the next song was Oh Come All Ye Faithful. Lo-fi hip-hop version. It's just, you know, what's all the Christmas songs? Epidemic Sound. Stop trolling me. Okay, so we're gonna do a little trick. We're gonna copy the layer with the icicles on. And then we're gonna take one of the icicle layers and blur it. God, I find it so hard to guess how much to blur something. Well, that looks about the right amount. And then if we do this to soft light, ooh. Yeah. And now we have glowy icicles. Okay, we've got icicles. Should probably shade the wings a little bit and then just slap on some details and then we're good. At least this is not as scary as Jolmac. Yes. Yeah, it's a little bit nicer than Jolmac, I'd imagine. Yay, now with light. Yay, thank you, now with water as well. I have no space. I mean, at this point, it's kind of just save and stay hydrated, yes. At this point, it just kind of looks like a dragon. It doesn't really look like a dragon girl at all. Oh yeah, I watched another art stream yesterday, and so did you know that there was a thing called Smorgast? which is perhaps also why I jumped on the idea of a dragon. I was watching Ellie Briggs. If she's still streaming when I'm done, and we can raid her. She's cool. She seems really nice, and amazing artist, obviously. Give it a crop top and hot pants. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, just hot pants and crop top, like with all my other characters. Just that's it. And you know, Max. Sure, your wish is my command. Hang on, let's see. We want some hot pants. But yeah, so I watched Smoker Sport. Yeah, I watched her stream, and she painted an amazing dragon. And I clicked on her website. On her website, she has this extra thing about Smorgased, which is like Inktober. But you know, you draw dragons in August, just because, you know, with Hugh. Was it Hugh? What was January or February? There's another one for January or February. There's Hughvember, where you paint something in like a different like monochrome color every day. There's Inktober. Then there's Smorgased, where you draw dragons. There's Mermaid, of course, for mermaids. There's also something in January, but I forgot what it was. Mexican themed drawings. January. I love it. That should be a thing. That should absolutely be a thing. There we go. Hang on, this is in the wrong place. This has to be up here. And a choker. There we go. Sexy girl. Confirmed. It's a sexy girl. Doesn't matter if it has hardly any human anatomy left. It's a sexy girl. Now it has crop top, hot pants, and a choker. This is the quality art content that you're here for, I'm sure. And a pumpkin latte. Well, now you're taking this too far. just this kind of venti, Ariana Venti. There you go. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And she's just like, that top is so last season. Yeah. Kind of want to leave it like that. Okay, we'll continue just a little bit. I know it's kind of awesome, actually. It's kind of fun. I mean, I know it's just a sketch, right? But we could actually leave it like that. And just draw another one. Why don't we draw another one? There we go. Creatureannuary. Fairyary. There's something in January that sounded better than Creatureannuary. But there's literally something for every season, yeah. Oh my god, are you listing them from the internet now? Oh my god. April showers, really? What's the January one called? Was it really? Kai-June and Kai-July. Oh, there it is. I think I've got the same list. Yeah, Smorgust. Magical March. Creature January. Like Drawsember, right? I think in December it's just Advent challenges. But I haven't actually heard of Creature January. I thought there was another one. Oh well. Yeah, the Brush Warriors, that's the page I also found if you Google like monthly art challenges, but I don't think that's the one I saw. I think it's this kind of thing where if you go on Instagram you can find something, so yeah. Okay, so I need a new creature prompt for another girl. Let's see. Creature prompts, don't let me down. Another dragon. No. Come on. Is there anything for animals as well? War boar. A boar of war. Can I draw a boar but in a sexy way? I don't think I can. Also, boar is by definition male, I think. I mean, I guess I could try, but I kind of don't want to, so... There must be some other animal that's better than a boar. Pictures are hard to post in Twitch chat. That is true, yes. But thank you for the link. Random animals. Bear. Could probably do a sexy bear lady if I wanted to. When did I recently draw a bear? It feels like I just did that. Okay. Okay, I have to say, I'm, again, still a little bit confused because the preview picture for this pose is again female, and again this pose here is male, so... Sexy bears leads to interesting sights. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Let's see, how do you change that to girly girl? Preferences, 3D. Ah, there it is. Okay, I googled it, and apparently if you go into the Clip Studio Paint preferences, there it says default 3D figure, and then it's like male, female, figure version 1, version 2. So if I now get this pose back, now it's a girl. What's version 1 then? Ah, so this is the slightly more realistic one and not the anime looking one. Ah, well. I'll take that then, because well, the manga looking one. I don't really draw manga style, so... There we have an interesting pose, I guess you could say. Just for something. So for a bear to sit comfortably, basically. Now I need a good bear reference. Oh God, that's horrible. Why doesn't Google Safe Search filter picture of like... But you know, Safe Search filters lots of shit that you don't really care about. But then it shows me a picture. I just googled bear, right? I just googled bear, and then I get a picture of a happy smiling man with a gun and over a dead bear with blood and stuff. That's exactly what I wanted to see right now. It's just... And of course it's an American picture, right? It's like them and their guns and the shooting animals. Massively foreshortened legs. That's not gonna be a problem at all. Because I'm so good at foreshortening. This is a little bit of a weird pose, I guess. Guess this arm is kind of resting on this knee. Maybe we can yeah, exactly. Violence is alright for kids and also sensitive older German ladies. But you know, not the boobies. You can't have the sexy boobies, but you know, you can have a man killing a bear for some reason. Okay. I'm just gonna make it so that it looks like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, and now what would we change to make it look like a bear? Right, we need a bear paw. Oh, so many fluffy bear pictures. See, that's what I want to see. Not dead bears. I want to see cute alive bears. Bear paw. There we go. Okay. Yeah, why would you show breasts to children? What has that got to do with them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A big paw. Big bear paw, that's for sure. Okay, big sort of hairy bear legs. Bear legs. Sorry. Hairy butt, I guess. Hairy legs. And then big bear paws. Okay, let's do that again. How can I be bad at drawing hands even, you know, when it's like a bear paw? Very shaggy bear that I'm drawing here. I have a feeling this is gonna not be very sexy in the end. Bear with me, but bear paws are barely harder than hands. I guess we're gonna have to make it like bear snout, and then make it sort of like a proper furry, I guess. I don't know. The only furries I know of often like wolves and cats. More like a Wookiee. Yeah, that's kind of what you would end up with, right? You're trying to draw. I'm trying to draw like a sort of a bear person, and it looks a bit like a Wookiee instead. You're right. I guess that was the inspiration then. Give it a big bear paw, sort of big bear snout as well. And I'm gonna ask myself the question that every anime producer would ask, but can we make it sexy? Cute bear nose? Not sure if that makes it sexy, but you know, we're here to try. And then of course we gotta have the bear ears, we gotta have the sort of looks like a person wearing like a Mickey Mouse headdress or something. Honestly, this is such a challenge. Just give it like this random hair. The ear would be a little bit further up here. Let's make the boobies a little bit more unrealistic. I'm not sure what I've just drawn, but I'm not sure it's in any way or shape or form sexy at all. I kind of fear it isn't. It really isn't. It just looks weird. I have to have the sort of the fur kind of like large, you know, instead of having it be the whole body, I suppose to make it sexy it has to be it has to be sort of more selective, right? It isn't fetish for everything. Yep, I feel like I'm currently Yep, definitely. I think I'm gonna have to put pants on this person, otherwise this is gonna get banned or something. Hot pants! Just put hot pants on everything! And it's fine, she's got fur over her boobs, so it's fine. Right, guys? Nah, that just looks put on. It doesn't look real. Crop top and hot pants. Crop top and hot pants. Every day, all day. See? Suddenly it's a lot sexier. It totally works, guys. It's not a joke. Right. Oh lord, what's this music? Okay. God, it's warm. Also, perhaps for newcomers, I should I'm just gonna put this in the corner so that, you know, we're not just gonna think that I'm just drawing like weird ass bear ladies. So, sometimes shaving the legs is just too much of a hassle. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, let's try again. Sometimes the select tool is not your friend. If anybody comes in here and they don't know what the stream is about, they're just gonna think I'm a fetish streamer or something. But, well, hello. Oh, hi Llama Sage. Thank you for the follow. I swear I also draw other things. Look, she's wearing pants, therefore it's fine. You know what? I was just thinking exactly that, and then I look at it and I think, oh my god, it looks like she's wearing a fur bikini, and I look up and I see that you've written that in the chat. It's just like, oh my god. Oh god, this is not working. Thank you for that, Uluvul. It's like you read my mind. There we go. I mean, it's not that terrible, actually. I mean, I'm a little bit weirded out by the whole thing, but I mean, the fun thing is I can't believe I just drew that. Just... Yeah, it looks like she had a nice mud bath, apart from the fact that she has large hands. Oh lord. Right, again, here we go. Add some shading. See, the trick is entirely just to use the selection tool. That's the trick in digital painting. You've heard it here, folks. I've heard it in lots of tutorials. So I have to admit, there was a time when I did not know how in the hell I would make the changes between materials ever like visible. I always thought, well, you need lines, right? It doesn't work without lines. And you know, I guess this is to say no, it works with different things as well. There we go. We have a bear girl. Okay, what's next? I need to drink something. It's next, and then right. Okay, so we had a bear, we had a dragon, kind of animal, and random animal generator. Some birds. A turtle. What about the turtle? What do you guys think? There's also gazelle, which sounds like you could make it a little bit more sexy, but There's also lots of cats that are suggested here, but cat girls have been done to death, right? So let's not do cat girl. Okay, so this is only 13 and teenage and mutant and ninjas. Yeah, you're right, that has been done. But were they girl? No, they were all only boys, right? So, excuse me, some of that water went the wrong way. Okay. Right, maybe not turtle then. But get this. Yeah, April wasn't a turtle. Yeah, because she had to be cute. Anyway, get this description right. So this is probably a random text or random thing, but it basically says, are your kids asking for a pet, but you're not too keen on the traditional dog or cat options? You've come to the right place. With random animals from around the world, you're sure to settle on one that fits all your desires. My daughter is pushing for a kangaroo, but I'm leaning more toward an alpaca. I don't know who wrote this, but this is great. It's like random animal suggestion, and it's like crocodile. Dad, I want a crocodile. I've done Weasel Lady when I was designing my characters. Owl. Owl could be interesting, but then it might just end up like anything kind of birdie would just make it look like some kind of what are they called? Harpy or something? So I feel like that already kind of exists. Again, Dear Lady, very cute, but already exists very much in like the common consciousness. Already had bear. Oh my god, that is really cute. What's that? Could do something cute for a change. I want a horse for Christmas. Oh. Oh. Let's draw that. Guys, Google this. Jerboa. It's so cute. I want one. Okay, I'm gonna draw that as a sexy girl, because these guys look freakishly wonderful. They're just tiny and skinny and have giant flyable ears. Oh, I want one of those. He's so cute. Long-eared Jerboa. Like, why does it need the addition long-eared? We can see it's long-eared. Is there a non-long-eared one? Look a bit like kangaroos, just like mouse kangaroos. Let me just get a reference picture. Oh my god. So many pictures of these weird creatures with the weird feet. There isn't even a German wiki page, but it says like Springmaus. Like kangaroo mouse or something. But I think like a Wüstenspringmaus is a different one, because I've seen Wüstenspringmäuse in like a pet shop or at like my vet actually. Our vet, she has, I think she has one. I'm pretty sure it's not just a hamster that's in that cage. I'm pretty sure it's one of the, it's like a, sort of a, like was it gerbil or something? But this thing, it looks so weird. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this, you guys. Look at this. Someone has made a thing. Lego Jerboa. That's awesome. Okay, let's try and draw this. I have no idea how to draw this. Let's get a reference character picture. So I've got some other people references. I've got Walking Femininely, which was the one we used for the dragon. We got the whole sitting in a cool position thing. We've got a... Ooh, look at this. How's this? Ah, if I do that, I zoom around the pose. Okay, interesting. It's like, yeah, it's like the field of view, basically. I think actually, I mean, this is the more realistic looking one, but the poses, they don't work as well. I think, Riesenohr Springmaus, of course. I mean, large ear jumping mouse, that's exactly what it is. So why not call it that? I think I might actually go back to the anime model, because I think a lot of these models have been made with these kind of like manga type looks in mind, and they don't actually, oops, they don't actually look that good. There you go. They don't actually look that good with the other models, so I might have to stick with this. German names are always very descriptive. We also make almost all of our animals a Schwein, but I think we've talked about this at great length in these streams already, so I'm not sure we have to again, but yeah, it's always a Schwein. And you can turn almost any, you can just take a random animal and just turn it into some kind of Schwein. Just make it descriptor Schwein, and then it'll just be a very plausible German animal name. Well, yeah, in English they're just called jerboa. Is it just me? Like, all of these poses have very sort of just sort of normally small-sized breasts, whereas whenever I draw characters, I'm just like big boobies. So just, I don't know, go overboard with it. Maybe I should draw a slightly more diverse characters rather than always the same one. I actually tried that a little bit with my with the OCs. I tried to make one a little bit less skinny, and I tried to vary the skin tones up a little bit, just to make them all look so samey. Like, even I'm getting tired of it, you know? And it's always good to have a bit of variety. Okay, we have our pose. Gonna have to draw a little bit of a chair, I guess, otherwise this looks weird. There we go. God, it's so warm. Oh. I wish it wasn't so loud here, then we could just open the door, but I think they can just hear the traffic on the microphone, so I'm not willing to try. Okay, so there we go. Haha, I'm gonna draw over those ears in a minute. Make them big. But we've had two very weird girls. Maybe this one can be the cute one. With hot pants and a crop top, of course. Okay, and then we need some kind of chair, I guess, or maybe like a wall. Or like a bench or something. I wish I'd kept the grid, and then I would know where the floor is supposed to be. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see. From Arabic, jabu, which is also the root for gerbil. Huh, that makes sense. Thanks for looking that up. Right, so let's turn this regular looking lady into a long-eared jerboa. Okay, so first of all, long ears required. So they're looking sort of sideways. There you go, not too round. Make them a little bit more interesting if you make them more angled and not so round. There we go, got some ears, then we have the big eyes. Sort of rodent eyes. Oh, did the stream just die? Because my chat reloaded for some reason. So I've got these really cute snouts. They sort of go up like this. Successful, yes. Yeah, I think the stream just reloaded. Okay, we've got this sufficiently slightly strange face, but there we go. And then we're gonna have to have... Now this is where it gets weird, I guess. So first of all, we need a tail. So it starts about sort of somewhere around the butt area, so... where would the tail go? So if she's balancing, because it's always using the tail to balance, right? Maybe it would go under the under the bench. Yes. There we go. And then the other thing about this thing is that all of its limbs are ridiculously thin, so we're gonna have to stretch these limbs and make them thinner, I guess. So give this person even more like anime legs than she already has. It does look like I was just trying to be too anime for my own good, basically, but here we go. Also, forgive my completely indiscriminate use of the words anime and manga. I do realize what the difference is, and I'm sorry if I keep using them interchangeably. Please no one get a nerd rage. I know what I'm doing. Hello! Hi Jason, hope you're doing well. How was your stream? How was your music stream? Okay, and then, like all the other characters tonight, I'm gonna have to have ridiculously short hot pants. Internet's been playing silly buggers. Yeah, we had a bit of a cutout here as well. Okay, let's combine these sketch layers and get serious on our little mouse lady here, who's drinking the blood of her enemies. Drinking the blood of her enemies in a crop top. Oh no, you're hangry. Oh, I hope you enjoy your pizza. I know how that feels. I too get hangry. Kinda cute. Okay, this looks a bit like the bat ears of Peter Gabriel's costume for Watcher of the Skies. Wow. Groovy. But they look more like bat ears. I suppose mine are supposed to be mouse ears, I guess? Oh, there we go. I literally just googled Watcher of the Skies, Peter Gabriel, and on page 1 of my Google image search I get the pony version of that outfit, so I get a link to Brony Hub or something. Just yeah, it's awesome. Just gotta love that stuff. Batwing ears, yeah. I guess this is less Batwing and more mouse. At least I hope that was my intention. Well, it's slightly more cute than the bear lady, I think. But let's not diss bear lady, but at the same time, yeah, it's kind of a little bit more cute, maybe. So this character, like, actually quite inspires me in terms of the color scheme, because I'm imagining very washed out whites and beige, like this kind of deserty mouse. Very pale. And then well, I guess this is how you this is how people make characters, right? Did she spill some of the drink on the floor? Oh, actually that was the shadow from the model, but it does look like she spilled some drink. Maybe I should get rid of that, otherwise it looks like she spilled her drink, or like she peed or something, so we don't want that. Oops. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. There we go. Just imagine what muscles she needs to keep those ears up. Oh yeah, actually that's true. I mean, I'm thinking you're referring to the ears, right? Yeah, it looks weird because it is unusual, that's true. Oh, she would get really cold in winter. Oh no, you're right, that's horrible. Like, she would need a giant earmuff, or maybe in winter she's just, I mean, if she lives in like Australia or something, maybe it doesn't get too cold in winter and then it would be okay. I like how, because I've just drawn so many of them, I've gotten so good at drawing bloody hot pants. Ooh, let's make these like washed out grey. Let's go with the colour scheme, eh? Just from, you know, just from always drawing them. Oh, that's a nice colour. That works. Yeah. It looks alright. You get hot pants, and everybody gets hot pants, exactly. 'Tis the way. Because why not? Okay. In the interest of time, I will not bother with the I will not bother with the okay, so the ears are like, they're almost sort of translucent in the middle. And the legs and, whoops. Legs and arms are so light, they need to be a bit weirder. Okay. Okay, now let's do again the same thing like last time. Just do a bit of shading, just to give it some character. Like the short hair. Yeah, I'm glad you do. Yeah, man, it was pointed out to me in the hangout the other day. Was that when you were there as well? It was when, was that Björn? I don't know. but someone pointed out, I think it was only me and 2 other people or something, but yeah, it was pointed out to me that perhaps all my girls are always very very long-haired, even though I really like short-haired haircuts, so there really wasn't any reason for me to just exclusively focus on long hair. I just really like drawing flowy long hair. So yeah. That's why I always do that, but then I realized, yeah, all my characters have some very obvious similarities. Okay, this drawing relies a little bit more on the sketch than the others, but it's okay, it's a slightly nicer sketch anyway. I might change the color of the sketch a little bit. Okay, you know what? I think I'll leave it like that. Maybe for completionists' sake, because I'm basically gotta go now, because to be honest, my brain is melting and I need to open the door, even though it's not that warm, I guess, but it is quite warm in the flat, so yeah. I'm gonna call it a night. So, but let's finish it. There you go. Bit of a shade. Where she's sitting. Forgot to switch on the alpha lock earlier, so there we go. Oh no, guys, we forgot her wine. There we go, she has some wine. There we go. Alrighty, yeah, I'm not gonna draw all of the veins in these ears, and I guess we made her decidedly less furry than the other characters, but that's okay. These are very smooth little mice anyway, so it's like I promised. A little bit more sexy lady, a little bit less monster. Anyway, why don't we actually play the song? I usually don't play that so much anymore, but here we go. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. I'm melting and need something to eat. Next week, and also this weekend, there will be no Discord hangout, and next week there will be no stream because I'm on holiday. So I'm gonna go off for a week, have a little summer holiday with the fam, and yeah, I hope you have a good time. I hope you also have the chance in these uncertain times to have a little bit of a holiday. I would wish that very much for all of you. And we're not going far away, so that should be fairly safe. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with us. With my weird theme tonight. You know, sometimes it's fun to just sketch silly things, so just enjoyed that. Have a nice rest of your week, and have a nice weekend, and hopefully a nice summer vacation-y time. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Hopefully for another Tuesday stream. Perhaps an art stream with Hansel and Mookie. We'll see if we can work something out. Or maybe just another game stream. We'll see. Oh no, Doodling withdrawal. Oh. Well, I hope you have a nice time, guys. And yeah, let's find someone to raid. Who can we raid? Who's here? Oh yeah, we could raid this person if she's still... So Hansan is no longer here, unfortunately. So Hansan did a multi-stream with another artist. I think she's finishing up. Oh yeah, she's also gonna raid now, so let's let's not raid her. Who's Mochi Van Bonbon? Is that also an artist? No, there's... I guess I could raid Ellie Briggs again. She's doing an oil painting. Yeah, sure, let's raid her again. She's really nice. Art. There we go. Have a nice evening, guys. Bye bye.